Hey, Kevin from Common Room here, and I'm going to show you our new website visitor identification feature. So here we have a list of organizations that we're finding signal from. The new signal that we have is um, website visitor tracking, so I can type in URL here, and let's just filter down to any of these organizations who have visited our pricing page. I can select this. And that'll narrow down our list here. And let's say I'm a rep and I want to see which accounts that are in my book of business have viewed that pricing page. I can also add another filter here for owner. Select my name. I'll select Jordan's here for fun. And we can see, okay, here's my target accounts who have recently visited the pricing page. We can even narrow this down to the last 28 days, for example. And then from here, I can jump into any one of these accounts and start to investigate further what is going on with those pricing page visits. If I scroll down here, you can see top visitors when those visits happened. And if I scroll down even further, I can view detailed activity like what pages they were on and when and what time. Let's say, though, Jasmine is not our ideal customer persona, and we want to identify some other people to reach out to. So I can click to this prospector tab and then pull in other people who seem like a better fit, like Eric here or Heather here. And then I can reach out to those people who are at this company. Now, to make things even a little bit more interesting, we can go to context and the identity layer of pricing page visits or any page visit. And for that, I can just add a simple filter again. I'll type in URL. We can look at URLs visited equals the pricing page again, and this will narrow down that list to quite a workable set here. And then one other interesting, powerful thing you can do with Common Room is start to stack other signals that are meaningful, like a job change signal. So here you'll get anyone who is visited the pricing page, but also has changed jobs. So these are probably a pretty good set of people who are looking for a new technology vendor. So for this, for an action item here, we can go to Lazar, say, and say, like, let's add Lazar to a outreach sequence. Maybe let's pick a different person where we have their email here, add to sequence. We'll add them to our pricing page views sequence, add them here, and then they'll be entered into this outbound sequence. A few other automation things I wanted to touch on. The first one here is team alerts. So you can apply any of those filters so that anytime a website visit is detected and the criteria that you set is matched, we'll send an alert to a Slack channel of your choice to get a real-time feed of what's happening with website visits. And then one other really powerful thing you can do is full end-to-end automation with workflows. So I will just click on create a new workflow here. We'll create one from scratch and we'll run it anytime new activity happens. We will add that same criteria as before. We can say something like a URL is a pricing page view from a person. Let's click on this. And then we'll also add a filter that their contact tag is an economic buyer per se. And then the next thing we can do, we zoom in a little here, is add a step to send them to an average sequence. We'll just select that same sequence we selected before, pricing, page visits, if I can spell right. There we go. And then also select that it's coming from let's send it from Bob's book of Bob's email, and then let's also add a filter for owner here to make sure that this is going to be coming from Bob to his book of business. Let's add that here. I can click save, and then now anytime someone qualifies for this, they will be added to that average sequence automatically. So pretty cool, powerful stuff here, and hope you all can test this out on your own. It's all available now in Common Room.